What's going on? What's going on? It is your boy Smooth Blaze, and I would like to welcome you back to the Blueprint, aligning the spirit to conquer the natural, Session 2, Part 3. Now, before we get into the highlights for this week, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell and select all so you will not miss one video. Now, last week, what we discussed was what kingdom expectations do we have regarding money, as it deals with tithes, as it deals with offering, as it deals with sowing seeds, those important aspects of it, and also our responsibilities as we navigate through this world. Now, this week, the question that came to mind was, is God pleased with how I treat my finances? Is God pleased with how I treat my finances? And here are some examples that I thought about. One, when you're paying off debt faster than what you expect, meaning that sources of income are coming from places you wouldn't expect, and things are working faster than what you thought it was. Example number two, when you receive a raise at your job from your employer. You didn't realize how hard you were working, and then all of a sudden God blesses you to have something better in your life so that you can sustain yourself and actually pour into your family and also pour into Him more. And example three, increasing the faith that you have in God from the tithes and offering, meaning that you were struggling with getting your tithe and offering in because you didn't know whether or not it was right for you to do it. So you continue to sow in so that you can, and all of a sudden you get convicted to give more. So those are a few examples of what to expect as it relates to finding your financial purpose regarding if whether or not if God is pleased. So one word that came to mind for me was the word approval, meaning that to speak or to think favorably of or pronounce or to consider agreeable or good. Judge fairly, meaning that when God approves something or says that He is okay with it, He will allow you to do more and more things with it. So as you go through these prerequisites, just understand that God's approval is the most important thing. So one thing that I did notice and I did discover as I was going through my little journey, I found some ways to discover in my own personal life how I know that God is pleased. Number one, your relationship with God is very solid, meaning that y'all on one page, one line, not only with your life, but with your finances. Number two, God knows He can trust you, meaning that He's seen how consistent you have been tithing and giving offering regarding your finances. You've given Him His, so He knows that He can trust you with more. Number three, blessings come to you easily and they're not forced, meaning that God is just flowing with blessings after blessings because you sowed these seeds and believed that He was going to do something for it, and you got to reap the benefits. And number four, He removes persons or things that are distractions to you, meaning that God cannot give you what He wants to because those persons or those things are still intact in your life. So it's important to remove those things so you can get your financial blessing. And last but not least, a willingness to help your neighbor. God loves a cheerful giver. When you doing tithe and offering, you're giving so that you can not only help your church, but you're helping somebody in the neighborhood that doesn't have it. So the willingness to help your neighbor is essential to keep the flow of goodness flowing. So after reflecting on all of these aspects of it, it just makes you think about life and how God works and everything works in His good. But just know you got to sow a seed so that you can reap the benefits. But as we close, I would like to thank you for taking the time out to look at my video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Also, hit that notification bell, select all so you would not miss one video. Now remember this, we cannot control the hand that was dealt, for us, but we can move with a purpose. It's your boy, Smooth Blaze, and I'm signing out. Peace and love.